I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
And good evening. Welcome back. John Dinkins is here. We're swapping places. Brian heading home. Bill Hockenberry's still here, though. And, Bill, you've seen a couple of good ball games so far in this one. I don't know that we've had a game that it wasn't expected. Blackman took care of business with Oakland, and Riverdale, it was close, but Riverdale took care of Siegel here.
Yeah, two results we kind of expected. It's going to set up for a really good championship game Monday night between Rockville and Blackman right here. I think they split during the regular season, so it should be real exciting. And, you know, for Siegel and Oakland, it's going to be a good consolation game on Monday. Siegel
played well, and Carter Webb was phenomenal. You kept thinking they're going to pull out by 10 or 11, and then he'd bring them right back. And so a great effort. And they're not for loss yet either, though. They've got the third, fourth consolation game coming up on Monday as well.
Absolutely. You know, they're a team that can go on the road and win a region game somewhere, you know, whether it be Laverne or, you know, Stewart's Creek or somewhere like that. So maybe even Cookville. So they're good enough, and they've got experience with Carter Webb, and we expect them to have a good little run here.
I would say this. It helps to be at home in a district tournament, I would think.
Absolutely. You know, for Rockville, you know, it's just a big deal for them to play here. They're really good at home. They have a good crowd here, you know, used to it. And, you know, it's a little cool here today in the gym. So they're used to playing in that kind of environment. And I thought their home crowd and their student section really helped them today.
Steve Luker doesn't turn the air on, or turns it on and leaves it on. Is that how it works?
Sometimes.
You've worked this gym before on Saturdays. You know what it's like.
It's hit or miss sometimes on Saturdays. You know, I think it's warmer than I've seen it before. I've had it, you know, 32 degrees before on a Saturday, so it's a little warmer than that here today.
All right. Well, Bill and I are going to do the third and fourth game tonight, both girls contest. And we'll take a timeout, and we'll have the starting lineups and the play-by-play story here on State Farm Prep Basketball.
Shop your favorites at Dillard's, J.C. Penney, Rue 21, Hot Topic, and more. Grab a bite at Crab Fever, Sam's Sports Grill, Olive Garden, or Miller's Ale House. With more than 60 retailers, you're sure to find something that you'll love at Stones River Town Center. Find them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for style tips, upcoming events, and sales information. Stones River Town Center, off Old Fort Parkway in Murfreesboro. Shopping centered on you. Online at shopstonesriver.com.
The Blue Raider fan source for officially licensed Middle Tennessee gear is Raider Tees. T-shirts, caps, sweats in all sizes, designs, colors, children's to plus sizes. Raider Tees has decals and license plates to show everyone your favorite team. Plus, check out their wide selection of Blue Raider art, jewelry, even golf tee markers. Show your Blue Raider pride with the largest selection of Blue Raider merchandise anywhere by shopping Raider Tees, 910 Ridgely Road, just before the bridge over Broad behind Chewy's.
Hey there, it's Brian. I wanted to share one of the reasons why I love First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. They really show up for their customers. I see it firsthand, and I know you'll see and feel the difference. I know I can count on real, personalized service. When I've got a question, I don't get passed off to a machine. I get a real person who's ready to help. They always show up for me, and I know they will for you too.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
This is Craig Buckner with Mills Family Pharmacy.
Mills Family Pharmacy on South Church at Veterans Parkway.
You or your loved one are on a complex medication regimen. We can pack that into a multi-dose planner that's labeled correctly, that simplifies your life.
Mills Family Pharmacy, dedicated to providing customers with services that are customized to meet their needs.
Your medications dispensed in a 30-day multi-dose planner, labeled correctly with each individual medication on each packet.
Mills Family Pharmacy, next to Toots on South Church at Veterans Parkway.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Wama, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game tonight brought to you by Toots Good Food and Fun, Stones River Town Center, Bud's Tire, and Wilson Bank and Trust. And the marathon continues as we get ready for the starting lineups in this girls contest. A little bit about Riverdale. Played well. They got a win the other night and got a little momentum going. Come from behind win against Siegel Stars. And Bill, of course, we know about Blackman. They're really talented.
It's going to be an uphill battle tonight for Riverdale. But Riverdale coming off a real exciting game the other night, advancing to the region and this district semifinal game, and has a chance here to come up here and upset Blackman. They've had some days off. We've had some snow days. You never know what's going to happen going into a district tournament game.
Well, and when you look at teams and you see Riverdale, and when you're rebuilding, it is a pretty tough situation, but this is part of the building block. Win a regular season game, get in the tournament, and get a little better seed than what they've been in the past. So There you go.
Yeah, and then, all the postseason experience for the ones coming back will be able to help you going into next season.
Well, here are your starting lineups brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company. Josh Houston and Associates for Riverdale. Abby Dennis will be at one of the guard spots, number 2. She's a junior. Zanaya Tiller, number 25, a freshman wing. Messiah Williams, a sophomore point guard, will also start. Lucy Beasley, number 23, a freshman wing. And Brenna Barnes, number 0, a freshman wing. Now, 3 of those starters are freshmen and 1 sophomore. Make that 2, and only 1 junior in the starting lineup. For Blackman, Lyric Maston, senior guard, 5'7", wearing number 1. Trinity Chisholm, number 25, a 5'6" senior forward. Myra Herring, number 5, a 5'6" junior guard. Sam Garner, a 5'5" freshman guard, number 3. And number 12, Layla Hall, a 5'10" freshman. So for Blackman, Maston, Chisholm, Herring, Garner, and Hall. Riverdale, Dennis, Tiller, Williams, Beasley, and Barnes. John Dinkins, along with Bill Hockenberry, here with you to take you home here from Rockville.
Looking forward to it. Looking forward to this. This is the intensity in these first 2 games were postseason basketball, and I expect these next 2 games to be the same.
All right, it'll be Hall jumping against Beasley for Riverdale. And the crowd is kind of maintained, too. It's maybe dropped off after that Blackman game a little bit, but for the most part, a really good crowd. The parking lot's full, I know that. Blackman gets the toss, and here's Garner with it right side. Flips it over now to Herring. Finds inside, and the shot up and good by, nope, she's fouled. Chisholm going up.
Number 1.
And Chisholm will go to the free throw line. Foul is on Williams. First one up is no good. Blackman sometimes starts off a little slow, but boy, they get streaky and they can put 20 up on you in a hurry.
They really can. And the freshmen are really talented. If you haven't seen them, they are extremely talented.
And Chisholm hits 1 of 2. And it's 1-0 Blackman. No press early here for Blackman. Williams has it, top of the key, looking for help. Still looking, and it's intercepted and knocked out of bounds, but it'll belong to Riverdale. Riverdale does have a couple of people that are hurt. Madison Taylor, talented sophomore, is not in the lineup. She, I think, broke a rib.
It's a tough injury right there.
Here's a shot up, no good, but a foul is going to be called. And the foul going to be on Chisholm. It'll be Riverdale's ball underneath their basket. Trying to get it to Jones, and then it's intercepted. Here comes Hall, 2-on-1. Hall bounces it, passes it off, gives it to Chisholm. That shot no good. Rebound Riverdale. Probably should have taken it in. And it's knocked out of bounds, and it's going to go to Blackman, a turnover Riverdale. Clymer getting ready to check in for Riverdale.
That was one of those, John, where you make one too many passes. Just go ahead and get it up on the rim.
I think she was expecting that for her to go up too. Here's a turnover by Blackman, and Williams comes away with it. I'll tell you what about Williams. She's not afraid of anything.
She's not. She really isn't.
Try to get it inside to Clymer. Now double team. Dennis. Clymer in the corner. Got a girl open. Jones wide open layup. Good. Brenna Barnes with a field goal, and it's 2-1 Riverdale. I may have called her Jones, but it's Barnes. Maston with a long 3. No good. Barnes with a rebound. Struggle for it, and now a jump ball, and it's going to belong to the Lady Warriors. Now Blackman will put pressure on. Here's Barnes. Over to Dennis. Dennis gets it across. Tries to flip it. Now it's picked off. To Maston. To Chisholm. Back to Maston. Maston, top of the key. Now right side over in the corner. It's a long jumper by Chisholm. It's no good off the rim. Maston with a rebound. And the shot is blocked, but a foul going to be called. And I think they're going to get Clymer for it. And Clymer is indeed the victim there with her first foul. Maston is a tremendous rebounder, Bill, and she gets so many second shots off the boards.
She's so sneaky. She's so sneaky getting in there and knows where the ball's going to end up and just has a nose for getting the ball.
Free throw is up and good.
And she's really provided that leadership this year for the Lady Blaze.
Gets her first points of the night. We're tied at 2. 6:32 to play here in the first quarter. Eyes the second one. It's up, and it is short. Dennis had popped off her arm, and Blackman gets it back. Got to have those, Bill. Here's a free throw. The jumper from the free throw line by Garner, no good. Rebound, Clymer up with it to Williams. Got to have those plays. You cannot turn the ball over against the Blaze. Dennis has it knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, exactly, John. That was 3 chances right there for Blackman to score. If you do that consistently, they're going to start making those shots.
Yes. Dennis will throw it in. Maybe. Finally does. It gets past Jones. And Garner down with the loose ball to Maston. Stops, pops. It's good. Nope.
Travel.
Turnover. She kind of moved her foot a little bit as she was going for that shot.
A little bunny hop.
So Riverdale will get it. Living a charmed life right at the moment. 6:05 to play here in the first quarter. Did Brian feed you or anything? Did you get food or?
Well, I got some fruit snacks here. We got
okay.
Got some fruit snacks up here.
Here's another turnover, and Hall's going to put it up all good. Hall scores her first basket. Actually, the first basket for the Blaze. Barnes coming up, dribbling with the left hand. Josh Bugg, the head coach of the Riverdale Warriors. Here's another steal. They're swarming on defense. Maston, bounce pass. Now back to Maston, layup good. That was impressive. 6-2 now. And now they're going to call a foul, I think, on Maston with a push. Blackman Blaze coached by Jennifer Grandstaff, and I don't see her here today, Bill.
I haven't seen her either.
I don't know whether. They're in good hands, though.
Get Shelby standing up today. Yep. And Brad Martin over here on the bench as well.
Here's Barnes. Barnes trying to beat the press, going to get a double team. Here's another steal. Garner gets it, saves it, now back to Garner. She'll bring it back out, tosses it over to the cross court to Maston. 4-3. 6 for Maston. 9-2. Another steal. They are really struggling right now.
5 foul on 5.
Foul is going to be on Herring. And coming back in is Tiller. Clymer will come back out.
Blackman's really going to start putting that pressure on now, bringing up even farther.
Sturban is into the game too for Riverdale. Riley Sturbans, and she is also a freshman.
They got Hall for a hold right there for Blackman.
A little bit too aggressive. Sturbans brings it up. They let off the press a little bit. There's a bad pass, but it's knocked out of bounds by Garner. 9-2 Blackman. 5:02 to play here in the first quarter. Sturbans had a good game the other night, so I think she scored 8 points. Here's a steal. Garner misses the shot. Rebound, Sturbin. Sturbans has it across the timeline for Riverdale. Garner steals it back. Here's a long pass. Hall, layup good. That Garner did most of the work there. Hall got the points. 11-2.
Backed up a little bit that time, John.
Barnes to Tiller. Tiller, top of the key now. Dribbles to the right side to Sturbans. Sturbin taking it to the inside. Nowhere to go with it. Flips it out to Williams. Williams spins in the lane, and she's going to be fouled. by Herring, and I think I have her with 2. And indeed, she's coming out, and Nettles will come in, Madison Nettles. So Williams is going to shoot a couple of pair of free throws. Our game tonight brought to you by Good Neighbor State Farm agent Emerson Williams, located in Smyrna at 199 Eden Springs Road West at Hazelwood Drive. That's State Farm agent Emerson Williams, 615-459-2683. First one is missed. Herring will go to the bench with 2 fouls. Shelby Gibson, long association with Jennifer Grandstaff for sure. The second one is no good. Since a baby, just about.
And came back after a year on the University of Memphis staff.
Garner fakes a 3. Now gives it back out. Maston, she won't fake it. She'll pop it. No good. Rebound Chisholm. Back out to Maston. Over in the corner, Nettles. Back to Maston. Maston drives, stops, shoots at the foul line. Shot no good, too strong. Rebound. Nettles with a rebound and the score. 13-2 now. Now Riverdale likes to shoot threes, but they haven't been able to. There's a long 3 attempt, no good. They let her go, and a rebound picked up by Chisholm. Ball stolen away. Now Chisholm gets it back. Over to Maston. Maston, crossover, now brings it back out to the left side, over to the corner to Hall. Her 3's no good. Rebound Nettles. Well, they're dominating the boards, aren't they?
They really are. Really are. Swarming the boards, getting whatever shot they want right now.
There's a 3 by Maston, her first bank 3 for 9 points. And it's 16-2. Dennis will bring it across. No pressure by the Blaze this time. They get pressure on you on the half-court game.
They do.
Like that. And now there's a jump ball, and it's going to go to Blackman. Another turnover for Riverdale. Garner brings it across for Blackman. 2:52 to go in the first quarter. To Maston. Long 3. Oh, yeah. 12 for Maston. First bank 3. 19-2.
Pretty shot.
Williams brings it across. Now drives. Stops. And there's a whistle. Foul. Blackman really aggressive. Nettles picks up that foul.
Well, John Riverdale's only been able to shoot twice so far.
Yeah.
They've had 2 field goal attempts.
Can't win games, can you, with that?
Can't do that.
Free throws up, no good. And you got to hit free throws, too. Every opportunity.
0 of 3 so far at the line for the Lady Warriors.
Second one, no good. Rebound, Blackman. Here comes Garner across the timeline. Picked up by Barnes. And Garner drives, and a foul. Foul. And going to the line will be Garner. Free throw, no good. As big lead for Blackman, Bill, but they're struggling a little bit.
You can tell they've had a little time off.
Yeah, a little
with
rust.
The snow and lack of practicing.
And now we're ready. A little delay there. Beasley backs up. Here's the shot. No good. Rebound, Dennis. Dennis, Maston on her. Turns, gets a little pick. Nowhere to go. They throw it in the corner. Here's a drive up and no good by Beasley, but a foul again. I know they're not liking these fouls.
No, you don't want to get in the habit of getting the other team in the bonus this early in the first quarter as the postseason goes on.
Second personal on Hall. Beasley's free throw, no good. We forgot to call Danny Beasley about the coach's show today. Did you know?
I
Did you hear that?
I didn't know that. No.
Free throw's good.
I did not know that.
He called me. I apologized. He said, well, we'll get compensated for it. I said, no, probably not. In the corner, here is Garner.
Maybe an extra biscuit next
Yeah.
time.
Oh, there's a foul. Clymer clobbered Nettles there. 1:52 to play in the first. Clymer picks up her second foul.
Clymer does bring a physical force in there. She gets her money's worth in there and really plays hard.
Nettles hits the first one. Yeah, you see improvement with Riverdale, as you did with Siegel. And it just takes a while, you know.
It does, but it's little things, and both of those programs have improved as the years have gone on.
Here's Williams driving to Tiller. Tiller turns, a little hook shot, no good. Knocked out of bounds, going to belong to Riverdale. That was off Nettles. So Riverdale will throw it in underneath their basket. Tiller, drive, that shot's missed. Rebound, Nettles to Garner. Long pass to Hall. Hall, cross court to Nettles. She drives, goes up, lays it up and in. Good ball handling there. 22-3. Dennis lost the ball. Maston has it. 2-on-1, easy layup. Nettles is racking up some points, Bill, 7 for her.
She's really played well this first quarter. Caused a lot of havoc, a lot of steals, and 7 points.
Here's Dennis trying to drive baseline. Nowhere to go. Now Trapp throws it right into the hands of Blackman.
It's the 11th turnover so far for the Lady Warriors.
Hall stops, looks back. Garner will set it back up. Freshman point guard, Sam Garner. To Maston. They're going to hold for one shot. 34 seconds to play in the first. They give it over to Hall. Hall now backs it up, now drives, now backs it up again. Working a little one-on-one, and here is Hall still with the basketball. Drives, stops, shoots, all that work, missed the shot. 7 seconds to go. Riverdale, Tiller to Barnes. Dennis going to take a long one, no good at the horn, and that's the end of the first quarter of play with the score. Blackman 24, the Riverdale girls 3 here on State Farm District Basketball.
This is a paid legal ad.
You've probably heard it a million times. If you're injured, call a lawyer. And you probably haven't because you don't know how much it will cost, how long it will take, or even if you have a case. At the law offices of John Day, we provide a free initial consultation because we understand that folks don't want to pay a lawyer only to find out they don't have a case. If you think we can help, we do so on a contingency basis, which means we only get paid if you do. Seriously injured? Call me, John Day.
Local business owners, you know how important it is to be here for your customers. I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and I run a small business in Rutherford County too. And I'm here to help you protect your small business. Call me at 615-459-2683.
So what if your roommate decides to microwave a metal mixing bowl and sets your apartment on fire? I'm State Farm Agent Andy Wammel. Auto, renters, frankly, any kind of insurance. I've got your back. Call me at 615-890-0850.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Start of the second quarter of play. John Dinkins, Bill Hockenberry with you, 24-3. Brian Barrett is on his couch right now relaxing. Bill?
You know, we're envious of them, but we got great basketball action right here. It's almost March Madness here.
Oh, yeah. I like the 4-day thing. I like the 4 games in one day.
I do, too.
Here's a steal from Blackman. Maston, long three, no good. Rebound. Nettles again. She missed the shot. Trying to go up again. Feeds it down low. That's a Corey that's in the game. And she is going to be fouled. Nope, she walked. Mariah Corey checked in. She's a 6'1 junior. And every bit of 6'1.
You know, John, on the girls' side, with the region coming into play next week, there's some really good teams on that other side.
Yes, sir. Layla Hall makes the steal and scores. Well, let's see. You've got Cookville girls. You've got Lebanon girls. It's a challenge, really.
And Stewart's Creek girls as well. So it's going to be some good teams as these teams advance.
Barnes gets it inside to Clymer. Nice move by Clymer. The shot won't go. Rebound to Maston. Lyric Maston had 150 rebounds last game. Maston, long downtown three, rolls off. Rebound, Corey had it for a moment, and it's going to belong to the Warriors. 26-3 our score, 6:55 to play here in the first half. And Lebanon girls have gotten hot, haven't they?
They really have. They really have.
Got a girl back, I think.
And hosting the region, being the host site, they're going to be a tough team to beat in the region play coming up. Also, Cookville, been ranked in the top 10 this year, and Stewart's Creek.
Hall with another steal and a score, and she's with 8 now. 28-3. Riverdale doesn't have an answer, really.
No. And last night, Laverne girls gave a scare to Wilson Central, lost by a point, 43-42.
Yeah, they're another team that's a little scary.
They are. On a given night, there's Young, too.
Here's Dennis driving, now turns, shoots, off the rim, no good. Rebound picked up by Blackman. Hall, long pass to Okori. Okori, layup good. I thought she was going to dunk it there for a second, didn't you?
I really did. She was slowing down like she was going to try it.
30-3. Under 6 minutes to play.
She thought about, John, if she had tried that, she was going to have to listen to Coach Grant's staff at next practice. So
here's another steal. I know it sounds like a broken record, but that's what's happening here. Nettles with another basket. She's got 9, and Coach Bug wants a timeout with his team trailing 32-3, which gives us an opportunity. I heard your debut the other day doing this.
Yeah.
And you're kin to Bobby Bug, aren't you?
I am.
So when Brian makes fun of him, do you get mad at him or?
No, I will actually laugh.
Oh, wow. Okay. Family. Okay.
A little family. All right, John. So, need to buy or sell your property fast. Parks Auction is the name Rutherford County Trust for decades. Bob Bug and Stan Vaught have helped families, investors, and businesses with seamless on-site and online auctions. Call today for a no-obligation consultation. Parks Auction, we get you top dollar for your property. Visit parksauction.com.
All right. Bob Bug and Stan Vaught. They've been around for decades, Brian says.
They're two of the best.
Here's Dennis with the basketball for Riverdale to Clymer, to Barnes. I think Coach Bug says run your offense. You're letting them dictate what you do. Barnes drives, goes up, layup, good, and she's fouled. Well, whatever he said worked. Barnes, another one of those freshmen we're talking about.
And there are so many talented freshmen in this league this year. That was a great play right there. Got out of a timeout, come off a double screen, going downhill, and she finished.
And I think, to me, that's the difference in Riverdale. They are doing things they need to do. They just don't score well right now.
And that comes with time. It comes with strength and being in the weight room and playing together and getting experience.
Oh, Corey made a nice move there in the lane. She scores 34-5. Beasley brings it up, another freshman. I can name them. There's like 6 on the floor right now. Barnes to Williams. Williams goes up, drives, and she is fouled. Nettles commits the personal.
I like Williams too, John, from Riverdale.
Yes.
She's gotten better and aggressive and confident.
Sophomore.
And just going to get better and better.
34-5 is where we stand right now. Williams between the circles now, over to Williams. Williams drives with the right hand. Nice move. Shot missed. Well, that was a nice move as well.
It really was. Everything that went in.
Herring brings it up. Herring crossover, now drives, finds the lane, and shoots one way high. Corey can't get it to go. Chisholm back in there with a rebound. And we got a jumper from about 15 by Carrington Jackson, who just checked into the game for Blackman. 36-5. Carrington Jackson, another promising, she's a sophomore, another promising player for Blackman. And we've got a time as Herring, I don't know,
I don't know if it's asthma or we're going to have a sickness issue. I think it's a sickness issue.
So coming in for Riverdale will be Karma Bright. Williams comes out.
You know, we've talked all year, John, about the Blackman freshmen, but they really have, as Clymer and Corey kind of get mixed up right there, they're going to have to talk to them before the ball gets in play. But those freshmen have really grown up and had really, really good seasons for the Lady Blaze.
They're deep. I mean, they're deep
They are.
in their bench. They're going to need everybody in that region.
They are.
Region tournament.
They are.
And there's a jump ball, and it's going to go to the Blaze.
And that's why this is such a big game for Blackman. You know, winners of these semifinal games are going to get to host the first round of the region.
Right.
So you're going to get one of those teams from the other district at your place. But that's a big deal.
Garner. Chisholm. Running that offense. Garner. A little floater in the lane. No good. Clymer has it. And gives it over to Barnes.
I just really like the way that Clymer plays with the intensity she does.
And a bad pass, trying to get it inside to Clymer. And here comes Blackman again. Turnovers are really adding up now.
15th so far for the Lady Warriors.
Jackson. We got a new player in here with the ball right now. That's Madison Jackson. Shot is up and no good. Rebound picked up by Chisholm. Chisholm, little jumper, good from 12. 3 points. Their shooting is picked up too.
They really has.
In the second quarter. Beasley to Clymer.
And I know this, Brian, Jennifer would tell you this, Coach Grandstaff. Blackman's trying to set the tone for their postseason run today. So,
right.
So with all the little things, they don't want to get in, like in the first quarter, they got in foul trouble, got in the Riverdale in the bonus early. These are things they don't want happening as they go forward.
Riverdale moving the ball, and there's a double dribble by Bright. And another turnover. Chisholm will throw it in. Over to Garner. Garner across the timeline, dribbles to the right side and loses the ball. You can tell the expression on her face.
I love freshmen.
Yeah.
That was a great expression.
I don't care how talented they are. They do still make freshman mistakes sometimes.
They do. And then she knew it. She started giving the eyes. She couldn't believe she did it.
Clymer. Here's a long jumper. No good. Or maybe a pass to Clymer. Shot up and good. I'm going to say this for Riverdale. They don't quit.
They do not. Great job by Clymer getting that and finishing.
38-7. Here's a drive by Garner. That shot is good. And she doesn't shoot much, but she is a really good shooter.
She's very capable of scoring when she needs to.
40-7. 1:46 to play in the first half. Clymer has it. Now dribbles back. Here's a drive. Clymer off of her leg. Abby Zimmerman in the game for Riverdale as well. Now Tiller coming back in. Clymer coming out. Williams comes back in. And Barnes will go out. Minute and a half to play here in the first. Here's a pass over to Jackson.
Riverdale tried a little trap, a little half-court trap there.
And they trap him in the corner, and they get a turnover. That's what I'm saying. They don't quit.
They really don't. And we got to remember too, Riverdale's going to have a region game coming up, and they're going to have a chance just like everybody else to advance.
And in this game right here, you have to just erase it from your mind, right?
You do. You just keep playing hard. Every possession, play hard, and you're going to get better, and it's going to work out for you down the road.
Tiller stopped in the lane, and she traveled. I do know Madison Taylor is not able to play for Riverdale, and I think Alana Waller also not in the lineup today for Riverdale.
And those are two big players for their team.
And I think I talked to Coach Bug, and he wanted to make sure that he saved Madison, make sure that maybe get her well enough to play.
And Madison's one that's capable of putting up 20 or 25 in a night. So, really good player.
She's a shooter.
She is.
She is a shooter. 55 seconds to play. Blackman inbounds it. Over to Jackson. Now back out. And Tomlin has it for a moment.
I think it was on number 1.
Yeah, Williams.
I think so.
48 seconds to play. Here's a long lob inside. And Ligon throws it up there, misses the shot. Now whistle. And it's going to be on Tomlin. Let's see. Shelby Gibson today for Blackman has played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 players.
That's going to bode well for them.
Hell, make it 11. Elias Smith just checked in.
And you know, John, they don't have a drop off when these 11 are going in.
Right.
There's really not a drop off.
The speed is still there. The quickness is still there.
Yep.
Ball's out of bounds, and it's going to go to Blackman. Or no, Gray. It'd be red. It'd be Riverdale's ball. So standing right here in front of us will be Zimmerman, and she gets it over to Williams. Williams spinning in the lane, another spin. Now gives it back out to Zimmerman, to Dennis. Long three, no good off the rim. Rebound, tried to save it, was Riverdale. No, I think actually it was off Blackman. Yep. Elias Smith, it came off of her. 17 seconds to go here in the first. Williams. Dennis trying to come off a screen. Has it, top of the key. Spinning. Ball almost stolen and is. Oh, behind the back dribble, a nice play and knocked out of bounds. It'll belong to Blackman. 2.2 seconds to play. They'll get a chance to at least get a shot off here, I would think.
See if they can execute here. 2.2 seconds to go.
Oh, that's a good pass. Missed the shot, and that's going to be the horn. And that's the end of the first half of play with our score. Blackman girls 40, Riverdale girls 7. You're listening to State Farm Prep Basketball.
Genesee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in treating local athletes here in Rutherford County. Here's Dr. Russell McKissick with TOA.
We have a passion here for taking care of our athletes here in Rutherford County. We really do our best to take care of them.
Experts in joint, bones, and muscles.
Many years we've been taking care of athletes around here, and we've just picked up where Dr. John started, and we just keep going.
TOA has a playbook that gets you back in the game. To request an appointment, visit TOA.com or call 855-NEED-TOA. TOA, live your best life.
You know, everyone has a more. First, it's a pony. Then to be on the cheer squad. Your more grows up just like you do. But your more can still carry you away or make you cheer. At First Bank, banking local gets you more. More of our time, more access to local bankers, more flexibility, and more product choices. Because getting more empowered and confident helps you pursue your more. That never grows old. First Bank. Bank local, get more. Member FDIC.
At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, we're committed to providing local car owners with top-notch auto repair services. With over 2 decades of experience, our ASC certified master technicians are experts in both foreign and domestic vehicles, ensuring accurate diagnosis and timely, cost-effective repairs. From oil changes to major engine and transmission repairs, we've got the cure for your car. Dr. Automotive, keeping your car running smoothly, mile after mile. Visit our website, SmyrnaAutorepair.com.
For 75 years, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic has been a cornerstone of health and compassion in our community. From our humble beginnings to the advanced, comprehensive care we offer today, our commitment to you has never wavered. With 8 locations across Murfreesboro and Middle Tennessee and over 100 physicians, we continue to provide the highest standard of care. Then, now, and always, your health is our mission.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Tune in each Saturday morning at 9 a.m. for the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Coaches Corner, fueled by Donut Country and McDonald's of Murfreesboro, and by Sir Pizza, sponsor of our game and Coaches Show podcast. Find them at WGNSSports.com or wherever you listen to audio. Sir Pizza on East Main, South Church, and Memorial Boulevard. Bill standing by here with the team stats brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates.
All right, John, and here at halftime of the semifinal game between Riverdale and Blackman, Blackman Lady Blaze lead 40-7. In the first half for Riverdale, they had 6 rebounds. From the field, they were 3 of 13 from the floor for 23%, 0 of 3 from 3. From the line, they got there 7 times. They were 1 of 7 for 14%, and they had 19 turnovers in the first half. For the Blackman Lady Blaze, they had 16 rebounds in the first half. They were 18 of 34 from the floor for 53%, 2 of 8 from the free throw line, 25%. They got to the line 8 times, made 3 for 38%, and they had 5 turnovers. At the half, it is Blackman 40, Riverdale 7.
All right, and earlier today, the Blackman boys defeated Oakland 53-42, and they're going to be playing Rockville, who won their game 66-59. Those two scores don't tell me anything.
No,
I just think it's going to be a really good game.
It's going to be a great game, and this is the rubber match. You know, it's split this year. Both teams won on their home floor. I think both of them won by double figures on their home floor. So, Rockville playing their second one at home. It's going to give them a little bit of comfort, but the Blackman experience and coaching and their students will be here. It's going to be a heck of a game.
Blackman got the 2 bigs. They're pretty hard to handle. They're a little bit streaky shooting sometimes from the outside. What's Rockville got to do to contain them on Monday?
I think the key for Rockville is to play from ahead. And I think anytime you play against Coach Workman's team, if you're playing against him, you want to play from ahead. If you play even or behind, he's at his best. He's gonna have his high-low game. He's gonna run his clock. But I think if you're Rockville on Monday night, the key is to come out, get ahead early, stay ahead, and try to get that crowd into it, from the tip.
All right. Can't wait for that game on Monday. We're going to take a break. Come back. We'll have the scoring for you in this game with Riverdale trailing Blackman 40-7 in girls action. Stay with us.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
Murfreesboro firefighters are going door to door to ensure that everyone is counted in the special census. Every resident means more funding for roads, schools, and emergency services. Up to $3.5 million more each year. So don't wait. Fill out the mailer you received or visit MurfreesboroCensus.com. That's MurfreesboroCensus.com. Every name matters, including yours. Help us help Murfreesboro. Fill out your special census form today. MurfreesboroCensus.com.
This is a paid legal ad.
Hi, this is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. For more than 30 years, my team and I have worked hard to help injured people throughout Middle Tennessee. Over that time, we've helped thousands of people get the legal help they need when they've needed it the most. And if we're not able to help or aren't the right lawyer for you, we'll do the best to point you in the right direction. If you've been injured, call the Law Offices of John Day for a free consultation. And remember, there's no fee unless we win your case.
Renters. When you combine State Farm, auto, and renter's insurance, you will save money. I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and I'd love to talk to you about combining your auto and renter's insurance to help you save. Call me 615-895-2700.
You've changed thousands of diapers, played hours of peekaboo and duck, duck, goose. You'd do anything to protect your kids. I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and it's important to protect them with life insurance. I can make it easy and affordable for you to protect your family.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
All right, let's take a look at the scoring here. Lyric Maston for Blackman with 12 points. She's got 3 first bank threes. Mariah Corey with 4. Trinity Chisholm with 3. Amira Herring has not scored. She got in foul trouble in this game so far. Madison Nettles comes off the bench to score 9. Sam Garner with 2, and Layla Hall has 8. For Riverdale, they have Cheyenne Clymer with 2, Lucy Beasley with 1, and Brenna Barnes has 4 for the Warriors. That's a look at the scoring. Those stats have been brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates. Bill's got an update on our Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. Bill?
Yes, John, over in the other district, District 7, which feels weird to say, in District 7 play, girls over there, the Cookeville girls are up 45-33 over Studert's Creek after the third quarter.
Seems like Cookeville's starting to refine their game a little bit, too, as we go on as well.
They have 2 really good guards.
The game coming up is going to be Oakland and Rockvale girls, and Rockvale 19-7 and Oakland 10-15. Quickly, your thoughts on that game coming up after this one?
Well, that's a rivalry game, and you can throw the records out. Both of them split this year. This, when Rockvale girls play Oakland girls, that's a rivalry game, and it's going to come down to who can make layups, who can make the plays, who can handle the press, who can make free throws. It's going to be a close game, and it's going to be which team wants it more today.
And I'll be honest, if you can't get up for that game, I don't know how you'll never get up, I guess.
And I think I was telling Brian, we played, Rockvale and Oakland girls have played at least 3 times, sometimes 4, every year since the school has reopened. So it is the rivalry for Rockvale girls, and that's a big game to get you a home region game.
All right, we're going to take our last timeout and come back with the second half of this action between Riverdale and Blackman right after this timeout.
Winners Trophies can help you with customized awards for any occasion. Owner Kelly Hockenberry continues to provide awards for sports teams, churches, recognition awards, and more. Call Winners Trophies at 904-6002. That's 904-6002 for the best in quality, service, and pricing. You can also email Kelly, winnerstrophy@comcast.net. That's winnerstrophy@comcast.net. Any award for any occasion. Winners Trophies, 904-6002.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
Maston takes it on the inbounds pass and goes all the way in for a score to make it 42-7. Riverdale gets it back. She definitely wasn't touched, was she?
She was not. Just straight line drive to the basket.
Williams, top of the key. They've got Tiller up front. Run a little high-low, looks like, and they try to get it down low, but it's thrown away.
It was a good thought. It was just a hard pass to catch.
Blackman will bring it up. A little token pressure by Tiller here for Riverdale. Maston, crossover, and boy, she had me faked in that one. Hall with a long 3, no good. Rebound, coming up with it is Zimmerman. Zimmerman has it down the corner.
I don't think Shelby Gibson really liked that last shot, Brian.
Williams missed the shot. Tiller with the rebound. And turnaround jumper good. Nifty move there, 42-9. George, I'm calling you George. You called me Brian twice. I'm going to call you George.
I know it.
I know it's hard. You had 2 games already. Here's a shot going up, and a foul is called. You know how many times I've called you George, though?
Yeah, that's all right. It's my middle name, so that's okay. That's all right.
Hall going to the free throw line. Fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, my aunt, Bobby Bugg's wife, calls me William, so,
Oh, okay, there you go. And I can never think of your brother's name. Never, ever. And I used to do his games.
David,
yeah. And my brother's name was David, so, I can't explain it. Old age, I guess.
It happens to all of us.
9 points for Hall as she hits the 1 of 2. 43-9 the score, and Riverdale has the ball. Beasley, Dennis, Zimmerman, Barnes, and Tiller in for Riverdale. And now we've got a timeout here, and we'll give you the starting lineups here in just a second. But we've got a chance for another 30-second timeout. Here's Bill to talk about, what is it, cousin? What is it? Uncle?
Uncle
Bobby.
All right. Auctions are fast, efficient, and profitable. That's why so many turn to Parks Auction first. Bob Bug and Stan Vaught are industry leaders and take the hassle out of buying and selling. Call the team that gets results. Parks Auction. We get you top dollar for your property online at parksauction.com.
That's the voice of Bill Hockenberry, former coach of the Rockville Lady Rockets. He knows he's going to be very helpful in this game, this coming up.
I love postseason basketball.
And the money you're making on radio, Bill, I'm telling you, it's crazy.
It's about like coaching, though, John.
Here's a steal, and Maston easily puts it in for 16, 45-9. Beasley across the timeline for Riverdale. Riverdale in the gray outfits with cardinal trim. And there's a foul again on Blackman.
We got a final in on the Jennings Heating and Air's scoreboard. Cookeville girls beat Stewart's Creek in District 7 semifinals, 56-37. Cookeville over Stewart's Creek.
I have no idea. I need to look at their tournament schedule, but they got really messed up by snow. Here's Barnes, gives it out to Zimmerman, whipping it around. Beasley's open, shot good. First bank three for Lucy Beasley. Now that was good ball handling there, ball work.
It really was, really good ball movement and really good shot right there for the Lady Warriors.
Garner, and now a walk on Nettles, who's back into the game along with Hall and Herring. And Okori is coming in now.
And that's some of the things that I know Coach Grandstaff and Coach Martin and Coach Shelby Gibson are trying to tell their team, don't get sloppy in this kind of situation. Hold yourself to that same standard.
Sturban is in the game, whips it over now to Barnes. Barnes a couple of dribbles, and she walks. Sturban's a freshman. Beasley a freshman. Let's see, Barnes a freshman for Riverdale in the lineup. Tiller a sophomore, I think.
This is just going to do nothing but help Riverdale.
Garner, but there's a foul before the shot, and that foul is on Okori.
And back-to-back turnovers.
Illegal pick, I assume. 45-12. Beasley with the right hand, bounce pass over to Barnes. Barnes dribbles with the left hand, now gives it over to Sturban, top of the key. Sturban drives, goes up, little scoop shot, good.
Nice drive.
2 points for Sturbans, 45-14. Garner, Nettles, Chisholm, running the offense. Nettles loses it momentarily. Now over to Chisholm. Garner has it. Trying to get a pick from Chisholm. Takes it, now shoots it from about 12, no good. Rebound, Herring. Riverdale hadn't had many rebounds on the offensive or the defensive glass. Garner, another pick, doesn't take it, gives it over to Herring from the corner. No good. Rebound, Nettles. Throws it right into the hands of Tiller. Tiller one-on-one. Tiller goes up, puts it up off the glass, good. And 45-16 as Tiller scores. We'll take a timeout on the court. We'll be right back, and Blackman on top.
Hey, it's Brian. I want to tell you about my bank, First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. You know, in a world that's changing, replacing local with global, personal contact with a screen, and human expertise with AI, I'm happy that First National Bank of Middle Tennessee is here in Murfreesboro with real experts that will show up to get the job done. 2 locations on Gateway and Memorial Boulevards.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
Rely on the experienced professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air.
Whether it's the blazing heat of summer or the bitter cold of winter, let the Rheem Pro professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Conditioning on West College Street keep your home or business comfortable year-round. We service all major brands and in most cases offer same-day service. Call us today at 615-890-1311. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, your Rheem Pro partner heating and cooling contractor on West College Street, just under the Thompson Lane overpass.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
State Farm Prep Sports on News Radio WGNS and Big G TV is brought to you in part by Animal City, Music World and Drummers Den, and Mills Family Pharmacy. 4:25 to play here in the third. It's been all Blackman, 45-16. Here's Garner. Riverdale trying to trap a little. Corey goes in for the layup. Good.
Good job of handling the trap that time by Blackman.
Tiller gives it out now to Beasley. Bouncer over to Sturbins. Sturbins drives again and knocks it off her leg, and it's going to be Blackman's ball. Where are we at the turnovers?
That's the 23rd turnover for the Lady Warriors. A lot of them just careless and trying to make a play, just like the last one.
Corey gives it off. Now back to Corey. It's stolen. Zimmerman has it.
That's the fourth turnover for the Lady Blaze in 5 possessions.
Sturbins in the corner. And it's going to be Riverdale's ball. Josh Bugg never quits coaching, does he?
No, he doesn't.
Doesn't matter what the score is.
I think that they called a foul on 22, I believe.
Jackson is coming into the game.
And that's like,
foul on Nettles. That would be 3 on her.
Coach Bugg, he's got a game, region game, consolation game possibly here, and then a region game next week. So he's really going to keep his girls fighting.
Here's Sturbins from the corner. Shot is short. Trying to flip it out is Tiller. As Garner intercepts that. Here come the Blaze. Running fast down the court over to Herring. Herring stops. Foul line. Jumper good. Herring's first basket.
John, I think Herring is going to be a key player for them on this run. She's got experience. She's been there before. She's one that can really help Lyric in the leadership category.
Jones fell, and the layup is going to be done by Herring on the turnover. I'm sorry, that's Barnes that fell. And they just jump on something like that.
They do.
Here's a jumper by Beasley from about 15, no good, knocked out of bounds. And Ligon coming in for the Blaze. Nettles will come out. Riverdale will throw it in. Barnes tries to get it to Beasley, knocked around, and coming up with it is Blackman. That's Jackson. Herring stops, shoots. She's pushed a little bit, and she's going to get to go to the free throw line here. Sturbins with the foul. At the line. Free throw is up and good by Herring, who all of a sudden has picked up 5 points in this quarter. Another comment about Blackman, when you've got girls, they're so deep, they can score for you.
They can. And
Bright comes in the game.
And they're fresh.
Yeah.
Coming in, they can come in there and give everything they have, and that just gives you a boost.
Herring eyes the second one. Good. He's got 6 this quarter. 53-16. Williams across the timeline for Riverdale. 2:23 to play in the third. Here's Bright. Kind of dangerous to dribble out front there against Blackman. Williams. Tiller sets the pick. Williams takes it, drives, gives it over to Bright, who can't hang on to it.
Like that turnover, John, was a good penetration right there by Williams.
Right.
And just a little bit off and didn't catch it. But the play was a good concept, and they're getting there.
Tomlin getting ready to check back in for Blackman. Here's Garner. We're fixing to see a lot of folks here in this game.
3 seconds.
And checking in is Jackson. A turnover for the Blaze. How many do they have?
That's their 10th. So
I knew they had a few. That's probably something they want to correct a little bit.
And that's 5 in about 7 or 8 possessions. So, when you look at the film from this game, that's something you can look at. You can't come out second half and have, 5 turnovers in 8 possessions.
Tiller to Barnes. Barnes back to Tiller. Flips it over to Beasley. They'll set something else up. Tiller gives her a pick. And there's that swarming defense and a great save, but unfortunately for Blackman, Tomlin had her foot on the inbounds line. 53-16. We're at a minute 27 to play. Here's Williams to Tiller. Over to Bright. Bright has it now to Barnes. Bright going to take a long three. It's short. Rebound picked up by Okori. Over to Tomlin. Tomlin to Jackson. Back to Tomlin. They're going to work. No, they thought they might work for one. They're not. There's Okori with a turnaround jumper. It's no good. That's Liggins. Both of Liggins and Okori are in right now. And we got a timeout, 30-second timeout, and we'll send it over to Connor and be right back.
Hello, this is Coy Young at Las Casas Feed Supply. We'd like to welcome you to our door.
If you're a homeowner with a quarter acre or several, Las Casas Feed Supply focuses on premium feeds and dog foods you won't find in the box stores.
Nutrition is our specialty here at Las Casas Feed.
Family owned and operated by Coy and Jennifer Young, inviting you to stop by, visit, and enjoy the country.
Customer service and expertise that exceeds your expectations.
Las Casas Feed is also your place for local milk from the MTSU Dairy on Barlow Lane, just off Highway 96 East in Las Casas.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Then next time for the countdown to tip-off, sponsored by the law offices of John Day. And after the game, it's the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air post-game show. Connor Hayes back at the station. Man, he's got a load work today. He's putting it together, man. It's a lot of work. Here's Blackman with the ball. Try to finish up this third quarter. Turnaround floater in the lane by Liggins is no good. Rebound. Tiller had it. There's a jump ball as fight for it. And it'll be Riverdale's ball.
Well, John, MTSU men and women got big wins today over Sam Houston State. Men 74-70.
Men and women both have had great years.
They really have. They really have. They're both exciting to watch, too.
There's Williams throwing one up there. No good. Rebound, Bright. She'll turn around. May have gotten fouled there. Rebound, however, is Okori. Over to Tomlin. Tomlin drives through traffic. It's stolen. Beasley throws one up there. It's no good. We've completed three innings. There we go. We're in baseball. We played 3 periods, and it's Riverdale trailing 53-16 to the Lady Blaze.
Back in 1985, when Toots first opened, there were very few restaurants in this town. We've seen hundreds of them come and go, and yet we are still so blessed to be in business and be doing business here in Rutherford County.
This is Nick Hayes with Toots Restaurants. After 40 years, we still got them. $6.99 daily lunch specials. Stop by Toots.com and check them out.
Thank you for dining with us since 1985.
Thank you, Rutherford County.
Thank you for dining with us for 40 years.
Hello friends, Lenny Farmer with Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home. More than I can count, we have taken care of families who were totally caught off guard with the passing of a loved one. There are so many details to tie up, it really can be overwhelming. Again, more than I can count are the comments from families who have pre-planned and pre-funded their or their loved one's funeral, saying, "It would have been a financial hardship had we not." Let me help you pre-plan. Call me at 615-893-2422.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
We start the fourth quarter of play with Blackman leading 53-16. Our next girls game coming up after this one, it'll be the Rockville girls against the Oakland girls. That should be a good one in semifinal action. Here's Blackman. Jackson has it to Tomlin. Tomlin driving. They have walked there, and now it's a jump ball, and it's going to go to the Warriors.
A little frustration right there after the play.
This could get a little ugly here in this fourth quarter.
is where both teams got to be smart. They got to realize this is not an elimination game. You've both got 2 more games guaranteed, at least.
Clock will be running as well. Another steal. Williams tried to go through 2 people. And now Jackson steps on the line, so it's a turnover, Blackman. Riverdale has the ball. Across the timeline is Williams. Williams looks for help, now finds Sturban. Drives to the baseline, nowhere to go, and almost hands it to her. But they're going to call a chance for Riverdale. I think she may have been on the out of bounds as well when she touched it. We got a timeout on the floor. We'll take one, too. 6:46 to play. It's Blackman 53, the Riverdale girls 16 on State Farm Prep Basketball.
Middle Tennessee Christian School, training for eternity.
The large majority of our kids are involved in athletics or extracurricular activities, one or the other, and most are doing multiple activities.
MTCS President Matt Tiller.
And that's a great preparation for life. How many of us in our life are just doing one thing? So a well-rounded student is a huge deal.
Invest in your child's future in a Christ-centered environment with many athletic and extracurricular choices.
Without a doubt, our students have the opportunity to be involved in multiple activities.
To find out more, visit mtcscougars.org.
For more than 36 years, Wilson Bank & Trust has been proud to serve communities all across Tennessee. As an independent local bank, we provide banking products competitive with large banks, but delivered with personalized local service. Wilson Bank & Trust has been community-focused since 1987 and looks forward to many more. Discover the power of local community banking that truly makes a difference. Give us a call or come on by any of our local 30 locations or visit wilsonbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Well, we haven't had a lot of scoring here in the fourth quarter so far. 6:46 to play. Blackman leading handily, 53-16. Riverdale loses the ball again. It's going to be the story of the game tonight for them, isn't it?
It is.
And now turnover as Liggins walks. Williams brings it up for Riverdale. And makes a bad pass, but it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Tomlin. Sturban's going to throw it in. And they get it to Williams, and a foul on Tomlin.
John, while we got a second here, I know Butch Campbell, longtime TWA scoreboard operator and MTSU scoreboard operator, been a little sick this week and didn't get to do the game today, so just our thoughts and prayers are with him, and hopefully he gets better soon.
Here's a drive by Liggins, and she's fouled by Clymer. And Clymer will go to the line. Let's see who we have in here for Riverdale. It's Zimmerman, Clymer, Sturbans, Bright. I'm missing one. Oh, Williams. And Blackman. Free throw is good.
34.
By Liggins.
Yep.
Her first points of the day. Clymer coming out. Tiller comes back in.
You know, John, this is the first time I've done the radio from down here. You know, coaching here's,
Yeah.
pace up and down, move a little bit. It's a little harder here when you don't get to really move. And
No, we get to hear all y'all holler and stuff. That people say, can we hear them? Coaches don't like us being down here because they think you can't hear what the coaches are saying.
You can't hear a word. You can't.
There's a nice shot by Liggins, but the shot is no good. Rebound coming up is Zimmerman. Zimmerman's played a pretty good game today on the boards. She drives. Beasley gets it, drives, and she's going to be fouled. Lucy Beasley is tied with the leading scorer for Riverdale with 4 points. And coming in for Smith is Jackson. We've been talking all night about how young Riverdale is, but Blackman's really young too.
They are. It's exciting if you're a Lady Blaze fan of what the future of this group can do. I mean, we're watching them grow up, and they're getting all this good experience, and it's going to be really good to see going forward.
Beasley missed both of the free throws. Jackson gives it out. Now Tomlin has it, top of the key. 54-16 Blackman. Clock running. Gets a pick. Here's a nice shot. Jumper no good. Rebound no good. And Blackman gets another rebound, but she dribbled it out of bounds. That's Madison Jackson. Carrington Jackson's in for them. Smith is in. Liggins in. And Nettles. Beasley has it. Drives, goes up, no foul. And she loses the ball out of bounds. It'll be Blackman's. Right now, we're in pretty good pace for time-wise, Bill.
We are. You know,
I was shocked how early the two boys' games went today. Here's a errant pass off of Blackman, so Tiller will throw it in for Riverdale.
There really has been some well-played games today. The two boys' games were real well played. Real well officiated as well. I still say, John, and I know me and Brian have talked about this, and I like to hear what you say. My one thing I would change, let the players come sub in. I know if they're not there, like, get them in the game. Like, they're wanting to let them play. I understand. That would be my one thing I'd like to see change, is let the subs get to the table and get in the game.
It seems like it's worse this year, too,
Yeah,
doesn't
it is. I think it's been an emphasis.
There's a nice pass down low to Nettles. She's fouled. She'll go to the line. No. Yep, she is. She was shooting. Shelby Gibson's still coaching over here, too. Clymer getting ready to check back in. Brian refers to her as the Lone Ranger with that mask. Free throws up, no good.
I do like that. I do like that reference.
Well, every once in a while he comes up with one.
You know, a lot of people don't know this about Cheyenne, but Cheyenne is a really high-rated state rugby player.
Is she really?
And really one of the best.
Oh, that's where the injury came from, I think, wasn't it?
Yep.
Free throw's good. 1 of 2 for Nettles. 10 points for her today. In fact, she's the second leading scorer in the Blackman Blaze today. 55-16, rounding it down at 2:22 to play. Here's Clymer, double teamed, and a little frustration there. It's going to be Blackman's ball. I don't know how you, offensively, you have to combat that. You can't hold that ball for very long.
No, you can't.
Here's a nice drive by Jackson. That shot's no good. Clymer has it. Now gives it back out to Beasley. Beasley across the timeline. Over in the corner to Tiller. The shot will go. Rebound. Blackman. 1:40 to play. 55-16. Tomlin to Liggins. Now back out to Smith. Over to Tomlin, brings it across, tries to get a pick, now drives, goes up, nice two-step there. Rebound, Tiller fights for it, gets it down for Riverdale. Tiller looks for help, finds Beasley. And Beasley, layup no good. Wow, that was a
great drive. Just didn't finish it.
Here's Tomlin, takes a look, thought about a three, holds it back. Under a minute to play here in this one. Blackman's going to advance, playing the championship game on Tuesday. Offensive foul on Nettles, that's 4. Actually, it doesn't really make any difference at this point. Tiller, throw it in for Riverdale, quite possibly their last possession. 34 seconds to play. Beasley. Now over to Zimmerman. She'll pop one. No good. Rebound. Liggins to Blackman. 20 seconds to play. Give it back over now. Jumper, no. She holds back. Brings it back out. Tomlin. Tomlin drives, goes up, hook shot, good. Tomlin with her first basket, and that's going to do it. And that's your ball game. The final score today, Blackman Blaze defeat the Riverdale girls 57-16. Once again, that final, Blackman 57, Riverdale 16. They will now advance to play in the championship game on Tuesday night. That will be at 7:30 on Tuesday night. I've got that right.
Tuesday night.
They've reversed it on me. Yeah.
They did.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, big win for the Blackman Blaze, and congratulations to Riverdale. They'll be in the consolation game. That will start at 6 o'clock on Tuesday night. All right, we're going to take a break, and we're going to have the Ideas Tees Between Game show. Stay right here with us. The final once again in this one, Blackman girls 57, the Riverdale girls 16 here on State Farm Prep Basketball.
Choosing the right insurance can be overwhelming. That's where Rick Hall at Rayburn Insurance comes in. At Rayburn, we're not just about policies, we're about people. Rick Hall will take the time to understand your needs and find the best coverage at the best price. We've been serving our community since 1973. So why not let Rick Hall take the stress out of insurance? Rick Hall at Rayburn Insurance Agency, where you're more than just a policy number. You're our neighbors.
Leaks, clogs, or new installations, Roscoe Brown Plumbing is here to ensure water flows exactly where it needs to go in your home. Since 1940, our team of expert plumbers has provided Middle Tennessee with prompt, reliable service. From emergency repairs to routine maintenance, we're always here, ensuring your home's plumbing system is in tip-top shape. Trust in Roscoe Brown Plumbing for all your plumbing needs, where your family's comfort is our top priority. RoscoeBrown.com.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in treating local athletes here in Rutherford County. Experts in joint, bones, and muscles. And with over 65 specialists, TOA has a playbook to get you back in the game. To request an appointment, visit TOA.com or call 855-NEED-TOA. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, TOA. Live your best life.
Craig Buckner with Mills Family Pharmacy.
Many medications for our animals have to be compounded, and we offer that here at Mills Family Pharmacy.
Mills Family Pharmacy offers a wide range of compounding.
Special for you, your loved ones, or for your pets.
Learn more at millsfamilypharmacy.com.
Thank you for allowing us to be your local pharmacy. We're at 2994 South Church Street, next to Toots.
Mills Family Pharmacy, dedicated to providing customers with services to meet their needs.
Here's your Little Caesar slices and sticks, half Italian cheese sticks, half pepperoni pizza. It's the world's greatest combination. Carl? How could you?
Sorry, PB&J. I wanted to try new things.
No!
Have some for yourself.
Yes.
No! Get hot and ready slices and sticks for $6.99. Walk in and walk out between 4 and 8 p.m.
Little Caesars Pizza is a proud supporter of all Rutherford County High School athletes. Be sure to visit your Murfreesboro Little Caesars today.
Pizza. Hey, this is Dan with Music World and Drummers Den. Come in for guitars, keyboards, drums. We have lessons for anything with strings, mandolin, guitar, bass, you name it. We have lessons for anything with keys at Music World and Drummers Den, and a professional drum teacher as well. So if you need to learn to play something, we have you covered. Come on in, buy you an instrument, start learning today at Music World and Drummers Den, 2762 South Church Street, right across from the golf course.